Hi Scorpio, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the first half of March. I wanted to thank you guys for the 19,997 views for last month's love and separation. You guys knock it out of the park every time, and I truly appreciate y'all. We hit 32,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I surely appreciate that. Cross watchers, come on in. Let's get started. I'm going to be doing Oracle card to start off with. Divine Masculine Energy Oracle cards from Flames of Alchemy. These cards are fabulous, so if you get a chance to get a hold of a set, why do it. Longing and balance are in the deck. They're coming out here, so somebody's longing, Scorpio, and someone wants balance or both. All right, bottom of the deck. Ooh, we have codependency. You might have a stage 5 clinger, Scorpio. We'll clarify that a little bit later. So let's see what the cards have to say here. Okay, yeah, so somebody's dependency on something or someone is keeping them from moving forward. It's keeping them from being able to do what it is they need to do. Also, mind you, Scorpio, somebody is the butt of someone else's joke. So, hope that's not you, because I don't know who they're fucking with, do they? Woo! Okay. So let's see what's going on, Scorpio, with your lover. All right, movement forward. Somebody has something they need to say. Somebody has something they need to say to you, Scorpio, and they're coming full steam ahead. Whoops. Oh, you have something you want to say to them, too. It looks like, obviously, there's some conversation that needs to be happened. The Sun card came out in the reverse, okay? So there's something that you want to say regarding love, I think, that you're a little bit unhappy about. So, Scorpio, here's what I get. You know this person's coming. You know that they are coming, okay? And you are ready. You are ready for them when they get here. That's what I get. They've got something to say to you. You know, they're all ready to talk, and they're going to tell you what's going on. And Scorpio, you're like, hit me with your best shot, because I already know you're coming. I've got some things I need to say myself. Okay, this might be an interesting turn of events in March for you, Scorpio. So let's see what your partner's blocks are. These cards are like huge. I love them, but they're huge. I'm going to keep that to myself, y'all. I'm going to keep it to myself. Okay, your partner's trying to defend a way of life. They're trying to defend something. I think in the reverse here, there might be some gossip going on, or there might be some talky talk going on about, this particular situation. Somebody's running their mouth, okay? It looks like someone may be trying to defend their position. And there's a circle of people who are being a little bit free with their opinion. It also looks like somebody's hard at work. Maybe somebody lost their job, this was in the reverse. But there's someone about someone's effort here that is being talked about. So let's see what's going on with you. This sounds like a really situation that needs to be brought out into the light, okay? It looks like somebody is maybe blaming you for their issues in life, their codependency or their lack of being able to move forward, their trials and tribulations, what have you. Looks like they're coming to you to tell you how this is your problem. And they're really going to lay it down for you. And Scorpio, you're like, whatever, man, bring it. And because I'm unhappy with you, so let's have a talk about that. And they are trying to defend something. Okay, I think it's an action that they've done. They're trying to defend because there's a lot of about it. Okay, so let's see what your blocks are. I think they're making you be the person. You know, sometimes we're the hero in someone's story, and sometimes we're the villain. It just depends on that person's perspective, right? In this story, though, I think they're slinging shit your way because they don't want to take responsibility for their own problems. And so they've made you the villain in their story. Okay, so, but you know they're coming, so I'm not worried about it. 10 of Cups is in the reverse. You've laid that dream down. You're like, oh, yeah? Okay, I'm laying this dream down because you're a poser. And I'm not going to attribute and enable you in your codependency. I'm not going to be the bad guy in your story. So I'm about to clear this shit up. Hold my beer and watch this. That's what you're saying to them. You've decided you're not going to fight with them anymore because there's really no fight. You know the truth. They know the truth. So you're just going to say like, okay, well, let me lay it down for you. Here's what's going on. Also, Scorpio, you're no longer investing in this situation. Queen of Coins is in the reverse. You're not really grounded about this situation. I think this kind of hurt. This is hurting you a little bit. And you are going to let yourself go. Okay, you're going to take the top off of it. You're not going to allow yourself, you're not going to be defensive, okay? But you're not going to hold back either when this person comes and brings their mess, okay? You are not going to be grounded. I think you're going to let that stinger come out and swing it around the room. You're done. So let's see what the blocks between the two of you are. There's problems in communication. Somebody's run their mouth about something that was completely untrue. You've been waiting, Scorpio, for them to approach you because you know they're going to. And you have a pretty good idea about how they've made you the villain in their story. And you're fixing to break it out on them. You're fixing to break it off in their ass, okay? So let's see what the blocks between the two of you are. Okay, so we have, yeah, somebody's robbed you of something. Somebody's robbed you of your reputation, or they've robbed you by running their mouth and spinning a story about you that's not true. And clearly they're confused. So you're going to make it right. You're about to make it right. This person's living in a fantasy world because they don't want to take responsibility for their own shit. This person has addictive and codependent personality that keeps them from moving forward. They're their own block, right? But they want to make it projected on you like it's your fault that their life isn't where it should be right now. And you're like, you know what? I'm tired of hearing this story. I already know you're coming and I'm ready for you and I'm about to let you have it. You're about to clear up this confusion. And this person isn't as strong as you, Scorpio. See, again, there's a bunch of talk. A bunch of nasty talk going on about somebody or something that transpired. And you are not going to allow this to move forward any longer. You're going to stop it right here. You're going to clean it up. And then you're going to move on. And you're going to let this person be laying on the side of the street with whatever it is you did to them. They've had it coming. This has kind of come to a head. You know what I mean? And now it's time for a reckoning. So, wow, this is a heated read. I'm like, you know, I want to get some popcorn and sit, you know, get me a lawn chair and watch it while you're tearing the shit out of somebody because this is fixing to happen. Something's fixing to come to a head in communication. Someone is fixing to approach you with all of their baggage, all of their toxicity. and blame you for the reason why they're not allowed to move forward. They can't do this. You're the reason this happened. Scorpio, you've used your spidey senses and you already know they're coming. And you are not happy with them either. And you're about to let them have it. Okay, so, woo. All right. You're about to give them all of your venom. I'm afraid, but I'm going to watch it. You know, I'm going to be watching it. All right, so let's see how they feel about you. Okay, they've been holding on to you for quite some time. Okay, this is a love thing. They've been holding on to you for quite some time. And you know, I've said before why there's a fine line between love and hate, and you can't have the other without the latter, right? So I think the issue is that y'all just need to get together and talk about it, but you're done talking because you've been talking, and they've been still trying to play games. And so you are not going to allow them to pass any further without clearing this up. And they might get hurt. So they're holding on to you. They are not blocking the way anymore. Okay, they're ready to have this conversation. And they're coming out of hiding. You know, like I said, Scorpio, you've had kind of a funny dynamic the last few reads with someone coming out of the woodwork, someone coming out of hiding. And sometimes, you know, with Scorpio, when people do that and they break from their regular pattern, okay, you're already tracking them and they don't know it, right? You've already been tracking them. And they're fixing to come out of the woodwork. But Scorpio, if you're suspicious, you should be. Yeah. They've been in a really bad place, okay? And the communication has been really bad between the two of you anyway. But they've been in a really bad place, you know, here and here, because they've been kind of acting out, you know, their depression, their sadness, their empathy. So that's really what this is about, is their own junk that they need to take care of. They're coming forward to tell you about all of that, about how it's all your fault. Whatever, okay? And 4 of Cups is here. This is, they're being offered things all along the way, but they're so disgusted with their own position in life or their own whatever's going on that they are not understanding that, you know, Scorpio, all along the way, you may have been trying to help them out, giving them words of encouragement or saying, hey, you know, whatever. And now, see, because they're codependent and they won't take care of their own business over here and you're the villain in their story, everything you give them, this is how they act about it. They're not accepting it, you know, because it's your fault this has happened. And so you're just like, you know, no more. That was an act of kindness from me to you because you clearly don't know who I am, okay? But don't mistake my kindness for weakness, okay? I've been trying to be kind to you, but now you want to challenge me, so there's no more kindness because Scorpios don't take any prisoners, okay? So this is how their energy is right now. And they're coming to you with that energy. So your job is to say, you know what? You're not going to come into here in my energy field and bring your darkness and toxicity and your mess over here. Okay, no, thank you. And I think at the end of it, you're going to call it like you see it, and you're going to move on, because here's, you know, they're trying to build a stage for something. Okay, now in the upright, excuse me, this would be an honest effort to try to build, to try to mend, to try to, you know, hey, let's move past this. But in this position, no, they're trying to set a stage for something, and they're trying to show you how everything they've built has been torn asunder because of you, Scorpio. And Scorpio, you're just going to lay it out for them. You're going to let them know that ain't the case. You might need a mediator. Okay, so Point of the matter is there may be conflict in conversation. It may get kind of heated, okay? So keep your cool, okay? Strategize. Remember who it is you're dealing with and proceed forward because they plan on bringing you, okay, a lot. They're going to fill up your ears with it. So what I see here, some of you could be dealing with Leo. You could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Cancer. You could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, definitely Libra, okay? So, let's see what a potential final outcome is, Scorpio. My lands. A conversation is coming. You're going to have to tear him a new butthole. Okay, yeah, so stagnation will continue. I mean, there's no more stagnation. This is in the reverse. However, what this is saying is you need to learn to dance in the rain, Scorpio. You're going to have to learn how to use this opportunity to rise like a phoenix. And I think after this block is removed, you're going to be able to move forward toward what it is you actually want. There's not going to be any sadness, Scorpio, because when you're done, you are done. And you're going to kick that person over to the side and keep on stepping. Because that's what Scorpio does. Okay, we've given you so many chances here. And when you show us who you are and you prove to us how you really are going to be and how you're going to throw us under the bus, you're a goner. So, I don't think that you'll take a leap of faith with this situation anymore. I do not think that you will move forward with this person. I think you're going to set the record straight and you're going to tell them how it is and you're going to be done with this situation. This is your opportunity for closure, Scorpio, for yourself. You're going to keep on moving. Yeah, you're closing out this cycle. There's no more fantasy. There's no more fantasy about happy family or we can work this out. You're done. This is a moment when Scorpio decides, it makes a very hard decision about cutting a person out of their life, okay? So in the past, you were overwhelmed with this situation with this lover and you are turning that in the reverse and you're saying, you know what? I think you've had a moment of clarity. Why do I need to do this? I've been here trying to help this person. I'm not going to help them anymore. If they're going to throw me under the bus, I'm going to be the bad guy in their story. Well, we're just done then. And you better hope you have an ass to walk off with. That's what you're saying. You're going to be moving forward in your own thing, taking off. There's King and Queen of Wands, King and Knight of Wands. I'm sorry. It's not like they're doing a battle in these cards, but it kind of reminds me of doing a battle. At one point, maybe you guys were creatively involved together. You both were, maybe in the creative arts or something like that. But now, Scorpio, you're going your own way. You're laying down those memories of the past and you're moving forward. Moving forward with your own things because you know better, Scorpio. You knew that this should have happened a long time ago. And you were avoiding this situation because, just because you can doesn't mean you should, except when they brought it to your energy field and they tried to make you out to be something that you weren't. So you're going to resume your own happiness. You're going to resume your own life. You're going to move straight forward because you're done with it. And you're laying this conflict down and you're moving towards your own thing. You're going to be moving forward. Knight of Cups, Romeo, lack. So you're seeing through the holes of this person and you're like, yeah, you know what? You were a poser the whole time. And you know what? I should have just called it when I saw it. You're moving forward in victory with your own things. So Scorpio, let's get some oracles on it. Let's see where your person's state of mind is right now, honestly. Let's see what they're going to do. I think that their next move is to bring it to you. And you know what, Scorpio? Here's another thing that just occurred to me. If they decide to confront you with an audience, okay, that might happen. You may have an audience when they decide to confront the bad guy. I think that you understand who it is you're dealing with. If they're not strong enough to stand on their own 2 feet, don't think twice. Cut them down where they stand and keep on moving. So let's see where their energy is right now. What are they thinking? What are they going to do next? Temptation. Well, they already have a codependent personality, and they're clearly not in control of themselves. So connect. So codependency, temptation, and connect. You're going to have the idea that maybe you want to reconnect with this person. But again, remember, when people resurface, you got to be a little bit suspicious about that. Then I think that you're going to be complacent about the situation. They are going to get what's owed to them, okay, in this connect. They may connect with you, come back to have that conversation. They're just weak in their constitution. I don't know how to say it any other way. Their complacency is what brought them to this position, and they don't understand that. So I think, Scorpio, they feel like that they want you to be just as intrigued with them as they are of you. But unfortunately, they've done some things to tarnish your reputation, and they've done some things to make you out to be something that you're not. But really all this is because their heart is hurting because they couldn't have you when they wanted you. So I think that they're going to be a little bit guarded, but they're very spiteful. Indecision is an issue, and they want to see they want to check the temperature right now, and you're just not having it. They're out of whack, okay, with themselves, no balance. So their elusiveness, all this time, I talked about them coming out of the woodwork. Their elusiveness is a manipulation tactic, right? They're passive aggressive. They're absorbed, cowardly, and this situation does have the potential to explode. Okay, so just bear that in mind. It's a part of their own frustration. Okay, they're frustrated, codependent. They can't move forward. They think it's your fault. Okay, don't buy into it. So let's see what these cards have to say, and then we'll move right along, Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, we have the Garden Gate. You're aligned differently now, Scorpio. You've aligned your priorities a lot differently now, and you're not taking this person's crap anymore. You're at the Garden Gate looking out at the possibilities of the future, and I think you're just about to step through that gate. I think you give them nothing. You tell them nothing, but you set them straight, okay? You are a different person. Your life is different now, and you want to move forward. You don't want that baggage pulling you back anymore. You will have a decision to make, but what you need to do is send all their negativity and all their crap right back to them and walk through the door of your own happiness. You're being divinely guided toward another soul connection, or you're being divinely guided to let this connection go. Release the heartache. Be patient with yourself. This person is envious of you, Scorpio. Okay, they're envious of your ability to move forward when they can't. You need to use that intuition big time with them and end this contract, okay? Their intentions for you are not good ones because maybe at one time there was love in this situation, okay, and that's why it's turned this way. But since that period of time, they've not been able to move forward successfully in their own life. Meanwhile, you've moved on with your own things, and they're envious of you that you were able to have the strength to move past the connection, and I don't think so much they were. So you're going to have to end this contract with this person and move forward to your own happiness. Unfortunate, but true, okay? Okay. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So this is talking about aligning with yourself, aligning with your own core values and your own way forward. Instead of praying for an outcome, oh, I wish this person would come back to me. Pray for their highest good. Think about sending out energies for their highest good. There's clearly a lot of stuff and baggage that they need to clear out, and they think you're the reason why that's happened. So they have to learn their own lessons. So union may not be a time now. They're coming back. Maybe you've been wanting them to come back, but when they come back, they have an agenda. So you really need to seek that out for yourself. So Scorpio, that's what I have for you for love and separation. And I'll see you guys next time.